time for court. Court is in session.
All rise. This court with the Honorable Judge Van Landrum presiding is now in session.
Please be seated. Nobody rose for me.
Sure we did.
It's too hard to get off the chair and back on the chairs.
Getting back on is the difficult
You
part.
would hear us.
Bring in the wheel. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry.
Long day.
Afton, that delightful laugh that you hear is our friend Afton, host of Throwback Live and friend of the show and fill-in whenever we call. She's always there. Thank you to Afton. All right.
She's here, and it doesn't even matter to her that her kids are late for school every time she comes in.
You got a new driver in the house.
Yeah.
And it's your oldest, Jude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they are late again today.
It's been a thing.
And it wasn't his fault. It was a
No.
forgotten item, had to go back and get it.
Yes, and we just live so far away from school, so.
And he stresses out and he drives like
He drives like a grandma, which I appreciate. I'm glad that he does. Because he's not reckless.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
So you just had to let him know it's not
okay.
a big deal.
It's okay.
Yeah, Aaron's our grandma driver. He's very safe.
We love a grandma driver.
That's great.
Yeah, he drives. I see on Live 360, like he
That's what I'm doing, just
completed
tracking
an
him.
11-minute drive or something. Top speed would be like 56. I'm like, good job, buddy.
Let's see. How fast is he going right now?
I think they finally made it, but I think I told you guys the other day, it was like, the speed limit is like 45 and we're like at 42. 39.
What's our distance driving from your house to get the kids to school?
It's a 25-minute drive.
That's a good haul.
It's from the west end of Belleville all the way to O'Fallon.
How's he
So
feel
it's
about
insane.
highway driving?
He doesn't do a lot of it. He drives 15.
Yeah.
Because we live on the west end. So he drives 15 all the time. And he does pretty well. But he's definitely, the other day he drove like maybe 60, which is 55 there. And I was like, whoa, what are we
is
doing?
happening?
Wow.
And he still was able to control the car?
Barely, I'm sure.
So 25-minute drive to school?
Yeah.
This is not really a good advertisement for the west side of Belleville School District.
Not if you're going to
Like,
go.
we're right here.
I know.
But they go to,
They go to a very small private school.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah. We have one in public school. He's doing great.
Yeah.
It's great. We
All
love
right.
public school.
Hey,
we
now.
like all the schools.
Yes.
they're like, what is going on?
You sound like Chris and Tim. We love all the schools and all the moms
That's
and
right.
teachers,
All of them.
nurses.
They're all great.
Nothing controversial
That's
here.
right.
Keep moving.
Conflict avoidant.
All right, so I'm going to go over some disputes that are happening in different areas. But first, to settle the chili dog dispute,
Chili dog gate.
Nick has texted in his thoughts on sucking on chili dogs.
Oh,
if it's
really?
a slush puppy or if it's, because we always laugh at the lyric in Jack and Diane. He sent me the video for Jack and Diane. And he wrote, they are literally eating chili dogs in the video. Ain't no drank. Is what he wrote.
And he is right.
Ain't
That
no
fork has
drink.
spoken.
Then he
Yeah.
said, now apologize to chili dogs. You know how he feels about a chili dog. It's like
I
his
don't.
Oh,
He loves
he
the
loves
chili
that
dog?
chili dog pizza.
he has chili dog
Ooh.
cufflinks.
Does he really?
One of our friends, Tim and Dana, had made for him.
That is great.
He loves that. I think he might have lost one, though. Yeah, you could get all kinds of funny cufflinks
Oh, that's
made.
great.
Etsy.
I
in
mean,
those kind of places.
I think that settles it. And it makes sense that Nick would be the settler,
Yeah.
you know?
So, but I mean, I never knew a chili dog, a slush puppy was called a chili dog. And the mascot was named Chili Dog. Mm-hmm. It does make more sense, though, for the
Does, but
song.
why-
For it to be the
why
drink. But
are
if they
they
in the
eating
video,
chili
they're eating
dogs?
chili
Yeah.
dogs.
I know, you're right.
That's it for me.
Okay, that's it.
The evidence
Case
is
closed.
there.
Huh? Yes. Case
Guilty.
closed. All right. All right. This is one I've had for quite a while, and I bring it up because of the fact that Nikki Glazer, our friend of the show, we haven't talked to her in a while. She's having quite, I don't know if you guys have heard, quite a year for
Big
her.
year.
Yeah, a little bit.
Somebody posted a picture of a concert they attended, and they said, am I the jerk? They're not using jerk.
Right.
To ask this woman to remove her hat during a concert. She refused, said it would mess up her hair, not a country concert, and it's not a cowboy hat. And here's a picture of the hat in question. They're right in front of them. She's got a hat on.
I wonder why she's wearing the hat.
Well, because some people look great in hats. I do not have a hat face.
I don't have a hat head.
I don't think I'm a hat person.
But the hat is right in their line of view. I don't think you're a jerk for asking them, but I don't think she's a jerk for saying no either.
Yeah,
I
and I don't
kind
think
of
it's going to
agree.
improve. I feel like that picture was taken down pretty low.
Know where you're going, though, with your attire.
Yeah, what's your
Like at the Fox Theater, you should not wear a hat. I'm sorry.
no?
Unless
'Cause
you're
what's
gonna
your
take it
hat
off.
radius? You know, like
Yes. What's the brim?
Yeah.
What's everything? I don't think either. It would be annoying, though, if you sat behind that person and your view is skewed the whole show because of a hat.
yeah, yeah. I mean, but would a tall person also block that? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That's also another thing. Like when somebody sits down in front of you and there's a child, and right in front of you is not the child. You want the child to sit in front of you,
Right.
not the long torsoed person.
Right.
Yeah, Snake Man.
Yes. Like Guy Phillips gets complaints because he's very long torsoed. So people see him walk in and are like,
Like,
yeah,
oh, yeah, we're good.
we're good. But then he
Yep.
does block some
They didn't
views.
count
Hit him with the
those
long
little tiny
torso.
leg.
And the what Nikki brought up was at one of the Taylor Swift concerts, the last one in Vancouver, a girl had her hands in the air up above her head with her phone, filming almost the whole time.
Ugh.
And she said her strong opinion was, well, she asked her followers on Instagram, but she was bothered. And I think she was almost didn't put it up, but she's like, it's okay for 30 seconds at a time, like here and there.
Right. Or here's
sure.
this is my favorite song. I
Right.
want my favorite song.
But the whole show, to have your hand, you need to
Yep.
have it down low.
Yep.
You cannot do this and block the view.
No.
And most of her followers agreed. Do you guys agree with that?
Totally agree.
I would agree,
And I
yeah,
don't
with
understand
followers.
doing that in the first place. Like, just enjoy the show that you're at. You can see all of those videos all over social media. Like,
Right.
why? Just enjoy it.
Yes.
I take less and less videos and pictures now, even of my own kids. I'm like, somebody else will take a picture of them.
Yeah. It's
Did
just,
you get a picture of my kid? Yeah, give it here.
just enjoy the show.
You just, that to me
Ugh. Yeah, I don't like
is bothersome.
it. Agree.
Especially for that moment. And then also because of the feeling that everybody got from the show. You don't want to have an angry feeling.
Right.
Because
Plus, you've all spent a ton of money
Right.
to be there.
But it's supposed to be this place where everybody's happy and sharing the love, and there shouldn't be any like
Bad vibes.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's bad vibing.
That's a bad
That's
vibe.
just putting out nothing but bad vibes with that.
All right, I have one more.
Okay.
Oh wait, guilty.
Guilty.
You got to
Totally.
just be head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't ruin the experience for somebody else.
Agree.
My birthday is near Christmas within a week. How do others feel about being gifted one thing that covers both?
Absolutely not. I have a strong take on that.
I won't be in my car to hear answers. So maybe a Facebook discussion? No. Well, this is what podcast.
Yeah.
It's the first holiday for me and my significant other, and he told me he's lumping my gifts together, and I am feeling some sort of way about it. I don't want any identifying info, but I would love to see if others feel the same way I do.
It's an absolute
Unless
no.
it's something you really, really, really want and it's very expensive and you're just kind of combining to make one big present, but you still have to have like cake and ice cream or something. You have to
But
acknowledge the
would
birthday.
you do that if they wanted something really big for their birthday and their birthday was in June? Like, oh, and by the way, this is part of your Christmas too. So
Yeah, I
come
might do that.
Christmas time.
I'm kind of mean though.
You would not do that. You would never do that.
I think birthdays and other holidays have to be separate.
I've essentially done that though because Aaron wanted like a big gaming PC and I was like, this is not a birthday present or a Christmas present. That we're not shelling out thousands of dollars. And so he just got money from like his birthday and he
that's
saved
different,
money and then
though.
eventually it turned into like, okay, you're going to take your money and we'll combine that with
Yeah, I think
with
that's-
ours and we will buy
That's
you
okay.
this gaming
I think that's
PC.
different. I think that's different.
That's totally different.
I think it's when you combine it. Unless the person is like okay with it. So like, my aunt and uncle have a certain budget for the kids for Christmas and birthday. Beck has a December birthday. He asked my uncle, can I combine it to get this Nintendo Switch?
Right.
And he was like, sure. But that was his choice, not like, oh, and by the way, this is for both. Like, that's not fair.
In a this is more, if you have a kid, that's a different story, I think. I think this is a relationship thing.
But
it's
she's
their
clearly
first,
not okay with it.
She's not okay with it.
Has she said that?
She needs to say it.
Gotta say it. Because
Yeah.
people who don't have those holiday birthdays don't know, but the people who have them are like,
They know
this
it
is
all.
kind of a bummer.
They know it all.
Yeah.
I just don't care about getting gifts, but I think I would probably think differently if my birthday was, I was sharing it with a holiday every
Yeah.
year. That is a gift-giving holiday.
Yes.
Valentine's Day is a different story.
You're like, I'm
Yeah.
sick of sharing my birthday with Arbor Day.
Right. It's not fair.
No one pays any attention to me. All they talk about is trees, trees, trees.
Right.
Well,
Traditional Arbor Day gifts.
I think she just has to be honest if it bothers her.
Yeah, because some people it might not bother.
Because he doesn't know. And maybe it's a giant gift, and that's why he's doing it for both.
But that has to just all be discussed up.
I know. You're right.
Yeah.
I think it's better to just ask a radio program.
Communication is the key.
That's right. We're solving relationship problems.
We
here.
are. All right, and chili dog problems. That is Court's Court. Afton is here to bring us some sunshine this morning.
Insanity.
Tim will be back tomorrow. Let's get a look at your traffic.